Greetings, everyone. In times of hardship, whether local or global, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, even helpless. But it's often during these moments that the very best of humanity shines through. When the world feels heavy, people rise. Neighbors check in on one another, strangers become lifelines, communities come together, not because they have to, but because they choose to. There's a quote by Fred Rogers that resonates deeply. When I was a young boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, "Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping." That wisdom holds true today. There are helpers everywhere, and sometimes they're us. Psychologically, this phenomenon is rooted in something powerful, our innate need for connection and purpose. During times of relative peace and routine, many of us become absorbed in our own lives. We follow predictable patterns, often keeping to ourselves not out of indifference, but because the urgency to connect isn't as pronounced. But when crisis strikes, when the status quo is disrupted, our deeper instincts awaken. We remember that we are not islands. We're wired for empathy, for cooperation, for community. In fact, research in social psychology shows that shared adversity can foster a sense of unity and collective identity. It strips away superficial differences and reminds us of our common humanity. We begin to see each other not as strangers, but as fellow travelers navigating the same storm. And in that recognition, compassion flows more freely. Whether it's donating a coat, sharing a meal, offering a ride, or simply listening, no act of kindness is too small. In fact, it's often the smallest gestures that carry the greatest weight. A warm smile, a kind word, a moment of your time. These are the threads that weave the fabric of a resilient, compassionate community. So this week, I encourage you to be that light. Reach out, show up. Because in the darkest of times, it's our connection to one another that becomes the brightest beacon of hope. Thank you.